Thank you, Jackie. I know someone who wants to play hooky and go there. Dr. Tess here right now helping us look 20 years younger, no surgery required.
Right.
America's favorite dermatologist, of course, and brought Sarah Miles with her. Sarah, you look incredible, and we're going to talk a little bit about your story, because tell us how old you are.
In 2 weeks, I'll be 56 years old, and I'm proud to say it.
Can you believe that? All right.
And she's never had plastic surgery, no cutting. This is just all. She's been my patient. Sarah's been my patient since before she was 50. And, you know, I'm just happy to say that really we can preserve our looks in our 30s, even up to our 50s. And really, it excites me to really see that it is true, it's possible. You don't have to go under the knife. And these are just little procedures to tighten, to lift, to maintain, and to prevent the deterioration that all happens to us as we age.
Dr. Tess, tell us about some of the procedures that are non-surgical that have helped Sarah look amazing.
Well, you know, we basically erased a lot of the sun damage that happens, and that's with the photofacial treatment, Refirm. We also have done a little bit of Botox Restylane, and when that is administered in a really artistic, artful way, it can look like nothing, you know, she hasn't had it done. We've put in a little bit of Restylane in the corners of her mouth, a tiny bit in the lips, just to really restore. We've done radiofrequency treatments like the Matrix RF and Venus Freeze, which she's had a week ago. That's now her new favorite, and it's the new favorite for many of my patients who want no downtime, painless skin tightening for face and body.
We want to do a side-by-side, because you walked in here today, and we've had you on before, and I'm thinking, are you kidding me? Almost 56 years old. So we were able to capture a picture of you from literally 20 years ago. Girlfriend, you look about the same.
Sarah. There you go. Right? Isn't that amazing? And actually, if you go in close to her photo in her 30s, you will notice, and we were talking about this, that around her eyes, it's better now. She doesn't have the same lines. She said her eyes are actually bigger, lifted, her brows are lifted, her cheeks are lifted. And, you know, really the whole idea is you don't have to go under the knife. You can do this, no downtime, really simple, not scary, and it really affects the way you feel. And Sarah can tell you many stories about that.
Yes, it does. With Dr. Mauricio, her approach is less is more. And I've been going to her for self-esteem. I'm a cancer survivor. I have been through a lot of personal obstacles. Dr. Mauricio has been there to give me the self-esteem and the boost. I have never had anybody come up to me and say, "You look great, what have you done?" It's always, "I can't believe you're going to be 56 years old. Who is she, where is she, and where do I sign up?" I have a story. I went to a breakfast at a restaurant, and I ordered the senior breakfast, and they said, "We'd like to set another place setting." And I said, "Well, no, it's for me." Well, he never came back. He poured one cup of coffee, and I guess he said, "Lady, for pulling it over on me, you're not getting any more coffee."
You're not a true senior.
But I love her to death, and I'm living proof that with her and her treatments and what she does, there's no one else that I would ever put my hands in.
And it's really wonderful. I feel really honored to really get a chance to be part of my patients' lives. You know, we've been through a lot, Sarah and I together, and really, and I have many patients like that, cancer survivors, divorce, you know, big stressful things that happens to us as we all go through life. And it is incredibly aging, stress is. But there are things that we can do to erase the signs, so that when you're looking in the mirror, you're not reminded by all the stressful things that are happening to you, and that it gives you a smile, and it makes you feel better when someone compliments you. I'm sure. I mean, you know, you really surprise everyone whenever you say your age. So it is possible.
Sarah, you talked about getting some self-esteem, and that has really just given you a tremendous boost, being the cancer survivor and looking in the mirror and just feeling beautiful from the inside out.
Right. And it does help, because I think it's not a vanity standpoint. What it's more from is that inside, we all want to feel wonderful as women, and it's not like she's giving you some unrealistic quality that she's going to turn back the hands of time to where you're 19 or 20. She does her artistry, which is absolutely superb, and you feel great about yourself, and I think that's wonderful for every single woman, and without the pain of surgery.
Wonderful. We want to let everybody know that it also doesn't have to break the bank because you have some specials.
Exactly. Well, we're bringing in a wonderful dermatologist to our practice. Her name is Dr. Monica Kripolsky, and we're offering $10 per unit of Botox today, so you can still call the clinic, and then also next Thursday, April 7th, and our latest skin tightening device, which Sarah just absolutely loves, Venus Free Skin Tightening. If you buy 5, you get 1 free, and you will notice a difference after your first treatment. And then with Dr. Monica, you can get 20% off any of the treatments that we talked about that has helped Sarah and many patients out there.
Also, your new La Jolla location, so if folks aren't close to Scripps Ranch.
Right. We have 2 locations now, and so there's really no excuse. And it really, I had a patient yesterday, she's 72, and she said she is now finally coming into herself. And she feels like this is the time to take care of herself and do something for herself. And isn't it nice to look at yourself in the mirror and know that you are staying authentic because you're not doing surgery. You look like yourself, but just the very best that you can be.
Yeah. Dr. Tess, thank you so much, America's favorite dermatologist.
Thank you.
And Sarah,
Great. Thanks,
continued success and beauty to you from the inside out. Thank you for being here today.
For
More information, you can go to our website, san diego6.com, and click on San Diego Living.